Take 552. We are going to move the cars around in the yard, you know, so they are in a different position than what they are now. It's kind of like moving dirt around on the floor. It's kind of a lot like that. So what we're going to start with is a 67 Charger. I already mowed, kind of, not really, weed whacked, something. Anyways, already mowed, weed whacked, that sort of thing. We need to put a ground on it, so that way, you know, all the smoke it was starting, the last time we started it, I think it has to do because there's no ground from the engine to the body. So we're going to do that, or to the chassis, however you want to say it. It might still smoke, I don't know, but I figured it's a quick fix. We can do that, and put some radiator fluid in it, see if it you know, holds a gasket, because there's no fluid in it right now. I got some antifreeze. Yeah, I got some antifreeze. Throw some antifreeze in it right quick and ground it, get it started, and move it to a different spot, and then start moving the other cars. Thank you. Yeah, so this will be a fun day. Let's try this. So we've done about an hour and a half's worth of work before I realized that the intercom on this thing wasn't on, or the speaker. What, microphone? Yeah, microphone. In the process, we put antifreeze in there, put a ground wire out of, you know, red copper or red wire, so that's fine. And we weren't able to go from the engine to the body, so I went from the battery to the body. I did find one that was going from the engine to the body. It's back there, and it's kind of small and kind of brittle. So we ended up firing it up and getting it started, letting it warm up, and then all of a sudden it died for no apparent reason. And instead of just keep trying with the ignition, because it doesn't do anything now, so that's good. So yeah, when you turn the key, nothing. Try that. I'm gonna take this little panel off, see if I can't get behind it, look behind the dash and the ignition. Oh, that's why I'm not getting light. Let's try that. And the ignition itself could have went bad. It's a huge steering wheel. I'm trying to watch when I put my head on back here, because there's actually hot wires behind my head. So I'm going to put this little piece under the seat in case I want to get back into where I'm at. I'm going to hide the screws where they came from, so I don't lose them. So I'm going to check a few things. Let's check the coil first. Make sure we got that. I got nothing. Oh no, okay. There we go. Sometimes. There we go. Alright. There we go. Had to have it on the right one. It changes. It's not consistent. Alright. So I got power to there. Well, the coil's good anyways. Coil's good. And let's see. Good there. I'm just checking this fuse panel here, making sure there ain't nothing weird. The fuses don't appear to be blown, but so make sure there's continuity from one end to the other. Okay, so there's continuity from one end to the other. Congratulations to us, we found nothing. Yeah, those are hot. Kind of already knew that, but it's okay. Just leave them dangling around by the carpet. I'm sure nothing will catch fire. I'm not finding a fusible link down here off the ignition. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Check continuity on. Got continuity there. I'm just chasing it back the best I can know how. Because for whatever reason we are not getting spark off the ignition. Check continuity on this broken wire. Yep. Down further. I heard a beep a second ago. There we go. So even on the broken wire, burnt wire, we got continuity down there. So I got a good coil, got good continuity on all the fields needed. The only thing it leaves is the backside of that ignition. Alright, so it's been almost a week since the charger. Probably over a week, if I'm being completely honest. Anyhow, give you some updates. I haven't touched the charger. I was watching some videos and realized I'm darn near in the same clothes. That's pretty impressive. Anyhow, I didn't find spark according to the last videos. The ignition would turn on, but there'd still nothing. Wouldn't click, nothing. So thought I'd give you an update on Betty. Still no AC line. Can't seem to find it, the right one. So that's good, right? Dirty Harry. Well, we fixed her exhaust leak, the minor exhaust leak that didn't really change much. And the neighbor actually came out and said, "Oh, you put a muffler on it." I didn't notice a difference, but he did. So, what else? The race car I was racing, haven't been racing that, obviously, because you haven't seen a video on it. I think third gear might be going out, so we're gonna just forget about that for now. Let's see what else. Pumpkin, which the camera's sitting on right now, has become a place to put tools and parts that I'll forget about and forget where they're at. Haven't done anything with that. So back to the charger. Here we go. I put a battery back in here. Ow! Still hitting my head on that, even though I know it's there. And no, I didn't stick the battery back on the charger because I wasn't thinking right. Alright, let's make sure the ignition's off. Well, key's out of the ignition, so that means it's off. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am not an electrical whiz at all. Meter, well, I'm a continuity and 9-volt tester person. Everything else is gibberish to me, if I'm being completely honest. Make sure I got 12 volts here. 11.87, that's close enough, right? I just want to see if I have what you guys can see and what you can't. See pretty much everything, I guess, but I'll move you a little closer. Probably still can't see anything, but whatever. So I'm testing the starter area. That matches the battery or the starter relay area. Alright, so that's got 0.06 volts. Which hopefully turns to 12 when I turn the ignition on. I'm hoping. Good, that has nothing. Good, that has nothing. I was checking the, can't remember what that thing's called, a resistor? No, it's not a resistor. I always forget what that little white guy's called. Anyways, I know the name of it, I just can't remember. So yeah, well, so we'll turn the key on. Well, first we'll see if it kicks over. Yeah. I doubt it will, but you know, you never know. Nope, didn't kick over. So now we'll test it. Alright, I don't know if this is the right tool. It's probably not. That thing looks loose in there. I'm sure they make a better tool for that. Yes, I got the battery disconnected. Went up to Mount Joseph for the weekend. Did a lot of hiking. I know I don't look like much of a hiker, and my body tells me that. Well, we can just disconnect this guy for now. Ugh. Alright, so I want to try to get this guy out of here so you can get a pick. See if I can't push this button right here to release it. Does not want to come out. Actually, if I remember right, it's been a long time, the key might need to be turned in a certain spot. Actually, I think that is the case. Hey, look at that. I'm not 100% sure this is bad, so I'm going to hold on to it. I got another one. Could be the wire in between this portion here and there's a little wire panel that goes what's the word I'm looking for? Goes on the firewall. There we go. Alright, let's go put this back. Alright, so we got, how do I do it? That little ring, beauty ring. Alright. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. How's that? I don't even... It's missing a dilly bob. It's missing a dilly bob. I'm gonna go get the other one real quick. I don't even think that one has a ground on it. That's the way it goes. I guess if I wanted a ground. Alright, let me go check the other one real quick. I'm pretty sure. I'll be right back. So yeah, the other one don't have this guy here, which is a ground, and it says on the back side there. So we're gonna put that back in. Oh, jeez. I just hope I don't need a harness for in the dash here, because they're expensive. Okay, that something's wrong. It's hot in here. I don't know if I like that yellow wire just hanging around. It looks like it might be hot. Alright, I'll connect the battery back up. See if that fixes our problem. Fingers crossed. It's not our problem. I'll leave it on, see if I see smoke somewhere. I don't like dangly wires that don't... They're just... you don't know if they're hot. So is the fusible link part melted or what? All right, moving on to the next part. I'm gonna leave the ignition on. I'll go outside and start testing wires again. Keep getting to this guy. Nothing. Kind of just testing everything along the firewall. I'm not really getting any heat to anything. So I don't know if this wire here is, and it gets 0.05 with the ignition on. That gets 12, so it's going to the, this is the fusible link. This ain't getting anything out. .5. This is the wire. It comes back to the relay, the yellow one I just tested. That all goes to the wiper. I'm just checking them all. So it says cold right now, but if I go to start it, let's see what it does. Jumps to 0.12 and that's about it. Does this wire get hot at all? Can I do that? It's at 0.3 right now. Gets 1 bolt. That gets 1 bolt. The battery's dying on me. Can you tell? 11.7. I almost want to bypass all that. The ignition field. Alright, so what I'm going to do is something you should never do, ever. I'm going to see about jumping this wire off the ignition field. Maybe not the ignition field. And we'll just jump into this guy here and go straight 12 volt. Let's see what happens. This is supposed to reduce amperage after it idles up. We'll see. That's the problem. It's not getting, so it's that relay that's causing the problem. now that we figured out a shortcut, I really don't recommend doing this at home, guys. I'm a moron. Don't do this. So now I know the relay is bad. I can get me a relay. It just won't be today, more than likely. 110% sure I'm not getting a relay today. However, now I just need to get gas. That ran off the fuel in the bowl. So, yeah, we'll get gas and hopefully we can let it warm up and get it moving. Before we move the charger, also wanted to let you know about Betty's thermostat. Fixed. So yeah, we're all good there too. Anyhow, let's get back to the charger. So yeah, I thought, take the tire off there, the trunk will stay closed. No, did not stay closed. The wind came with the trunk open. Now look what we got. Careful. They look deadly. Fuel line in here. May end up having to throw the tire back on the trunk, and then I won't be able to see either. I can't see either way, if I'm being honest. Get this started. Alright, do you remember what we did? I already forgot. I know we need the battery on there. Let's do that. So we don't have fuel in the carb anymore, so we'll have to keep going until it starts. After it starts up, we'll let it warm up for a little second. Things are cold blooded. Chargers are cold blooded ball. All Dodgers are cold blooded. So let's sit here and warm up for a second. And hope to goodness the canopy starts pumping somewhere. I don't want to change the water, so I'm going to take it back. Be sure you're not upwind, the downwind of this stuff. I'm sure that does really good on the paint job too. Stay. See what we got going. So it's been about 45 minutes. Got me a cold snack. And some food, I guess. So if this don't work, I'm gonna guess that we need to do the spark jump again. I'm just thinking this might be the case because, well, maybe it's burning out the ignition when it runs for a while. We'll see. Case. Must be really cold-blooded because when I put it in gear, it died. Let's try it again, shall we? Starter sure does take a long time to shut off. That was loud. Curious about something. So the start, what's happening is the starter's staying on. It shouldn't be staying on. Or it's not necessarily staying on, but it's staying pushed out, which to me is staying on. Try it this way then. Starter's engaged, I can hear it. see how this goes. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, those sort of things. Hope you had fun. No, I did. I always do when I'm working on stuff, and so see y'all next week.